If you really believe God genuinely in this life and things still go bad, find rest in your lifetime. And even if it goes beyond your lifetime, the justice system of God will insist that you must receive a reward for trusting God in the midst of fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will speak the language of victory, but this is another language of victory that is foreign to many believers, because our orientation of victory is until you stand above the challenge. That is true. That is the ultimate. But the ability to be resilient in the midst of fire is victory indeed. Joseph did not become victorious when he became prime minister. He was victorious when, for being blackmailed. But do you know what it means to go through the emotional, psychological pain of being betrayed by your brothers? Then he went to Potiphar's house just when he looked like his head was rising above the waters. Then Potiphar's wife came with her trouble. Are we together? And she held his cloth. How do you deny that? And the guy went to prison. And then, to make matters worse, he now interpreted the dream of someone and begged the person. He said, please, I'm sure they were discussing injustice in the prison with the man and discussing how people forget people. And he said, I hope you are not like that. I said, no, me, as soon as I'm going out, just know that by next week you are out of this place. Next week became 2 years. The heart of man for you. I've shared it with you here. If I'm Joseph and I come out, mention 2 people who you would deal with first. Potiphar's wife and who? You will ask the person and say, come. You still remember my face? Can I tell you the truth? There are certain tears that are not proof of defeat. It is only victorious people that cry that kind of cry. Yes, sir. There are certain kinds of tears, when they come out from your eyes, it is not a sign of faithlessness. It is that you love God in the midst of fire. Are we together now? That you have said, though he slay me, I will trust him. I believed God to bring my child back to life and the child died. Lord, I still count you faithful. I believed God for my business to turn around, that I would get the contract. I even had dreams and visions, and I saw that I got the contract, but now they said the contract is gone. Let's sing our song. Lord, you seem so far away, a million miles on what it feels today. Allow me minister to you for 1 minute. And though I haven't lost my faith, I must confess right now that it's hard for me to pray. Hold on. You wave your wife goodbye, and 15 minutes later, because she entered an airplane on her way to London, they say she's dead. There were people who held hands and prayed before they started. Maybe, just maybe, there were people who shouted in that plane and said, God, do something, and they still died. Can I tell you the truth? If you've not gone through tragedy, you are too innocent to be blessed by this song. Allow me sing this song to someone who needs it. And though I haven't lost my faith, I must confess right now that it's hard for me to pray. I like this one. But I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start. But as you give the grace, with all that's in my heart, I will sing, I will pray. Even in my darkest hour, through the sorrow and the pain, I will sing, and I will pray. I lift my hands to honor you, because your word is true. I will sing. There are times that your bargain with life is not what eventually happens. There are times that there is no need explaining anything to anyone, because only you and God can understand what is happening to you. There are times that not your spouse, not your child, not relatives can understand. If you are Job, no one can understand, not even your wife. I lift my hands to honor you, because your Because your word is true. I lift my hands to give you praise. Because your word is true. I will sing.